Hey everyone, I'm Liss. I'm a customer success manager here at Experian. So Experian is a global company, but based in Australia, we are one of the 3 credit bureaus. So basically, we hold people's credit data. So if you go to a bank and you're looking for a loan, you'll come to us. So we also have a few other range of products to help with credit services and credit risk software. Yeah, so I'm a customer success manager. So that means I really help support our clients in their day-to-day operational needs. So supporting our account directors who look after all of our sort of commercial and strategic direction of the account. I help with things like issues management, change management processes, even things as minimal as like admin invoicing stuff. So yeah, broad range of tasks. Oh, absolutely. Experian is probably one of the best workplaces I've ever been to for work-life balance. It's really focused on if you want to come into the office 5 days a week, that's great. But if you're someone who's based a while away and you've got kids, family, those sort of things, our culture in the office is really great. We've got a whole range of people, different backgrounds, diversity, whole different age groups. I'd say that everyone's really supportive, which is always nice in being in an industry like tech. And everyone's always, happy to help stick up their hand and say, hey, yeah, I know the answer to that. Let me just come over for a second. When I first started, I got into the tech industry about 5 years ago, but my background, I was an art student at university. I majored in English and gender studies, so a whole world away from what I'm doing now. If you had come to me and said the words like API, I'd be like, what's that? UAT? I don't know. I started actually my career in recruitment, did that for about 5 years, and I wasn't really vibing it. And what I liked about recruitment was more of the stakeholder and the client management piece, which I was really fortunate enough to get an account manager role in a SaaS company in London. And I worked there for a few years, and that was my first start in tech. And I really liked it. I liked the industry. I liked dealing with clients. I liked the software. And when I moved back to Australia, I stayed in tech and stayed in customer success. Honestly, I really like the diversity at Experian. When I first started, I noticed so many people in the office are from overseas, a whole different range of age groups, and a really broad range of technical skills. So, you might have someone like me who started off, as an art student and wasn't technically trained. And you've got some really wonderful, data scientists that know what they're talking about, and our product solution guys that can whip something up, and it's just amazing. I won't bore you with too much technical stuff because it's certainly not my bag. But just the diversity of experiences and the diversity of the backgrounds that people come from has been such a highlight, because I've really got to learn so much from those people. And since my time here, I would say that my knowledge has just, it's been like a linear curve. It just keeps going up and up and up. So yeah, that's been a highlight. What I would want people to know is that the tech industry isn't only for tech brain people. You can come from all different backgrounds, or you might be someone that thinks you're not interested in tech. I know I certainly didn't think that when I was, at uni, but I've really enjoyed it. So I would say don't limit yourself, or don't put it out if you think, I'm not a technical person, because we do need people who are in client-facing roles, or even our internal functions to help support our business. So it's not only those guys that are great coders or with data that we need, it's a whole range of people. We do some really interesting things, and we also do support a lot of development. So I know we've got 3-month internship programs we run. So if you're thinking about doing a university course, try to choose something that partners with industry, because certainly Experian would be one of those companies that would assist with that. We also have our internal job boards, our career hub, that we really do promote a lot internally. Like I walk into the office and there are people that have been here with Experian for like 15 years. I'm like, oh my goodness. And they've done, 7 different roles. So we are definitely a company that promotes from within and really wants to develop people. I know I personally have mentioned that I want to get more into the project management side, and my manager said, great, what can we do to help support that? Let's put that career path in place. I think something that I've really enjoyed about Experian is that it is global and that you work with tier 1 companies. I work with, one of the top 4 banks. I work with one of our tier 1 utilities companies, and just being able to get that exposure to that level of business within like a fairly, operationally, I think we've got about 200 staff in Australia. So to be able to work with those sort of businesses on the size of projects that we do has been a really great highlight. And just as I think on the industry as a whole, I think probably a great reason that it's been a great highlight is, it's very transferable. You can go, like I said, it's a global company, so you can go overseas. So I think being able to work in London and then coming back here and being able to pick up this job in Australia has been a great experience. I would say don't limit yourself. Like I said earlier, don't think because you're not a tech person that you can't work in tech. Something that I did find limiting yourself, I actually didn't do any maths or sciences when I was in VCE. And so when it came to getting into universities courses, my courses were really limited, so I wasn't able to pick up a lot. But I would just say, definitely don't limit yourself. Consider tech. There are lots of career paths. It's a great industry to get into.